Hey, this is Jasper here. Just want to explain to you what is an email sequence and how you can benefit from them. So first of all, you have email sequences here called playbooks. What they can do is they can set up one-to-one emails going out. So I made a very simple example here of an email sequence. We do A/B split test, and we can even do A, B, C, D, E, how many you want. You can turn them on and off each step. The way that everything works is you assign a schedule. So if you wanted to run Eastern Standard Coast, you do that on the mailboxes. You set up and design your schedules just so you're aware where to do it. And then the emails is going to go out according to the time zone of the schedule. Now, you can also set some limitation like number of emails you want per day, a number of contacts per day. It's actually quite important because you don't want 1,000 emails to go out daily. You want to spread it out to test what works. And auto activate pending contacts, what that function simply means is how many active people can I have in this whole playbook sequence at once. So if you roll in 2,000 people, until somebody reply or unsubscribe, there will not be added another person. That's what this functionality means. Add unsubscribe link, well, that is GDPR compliancy and also Can Spam Act. So that's always recommended. We do give you the option to turn it off if you want. And when somebody replies, we can mark them as finished. And after everything, we mark them as finished after 5 days, for example. Now, how the steps works is very simple. You set up a step. Typically, we recommend auto email because if you take manual email, you have to go in and type every email, and they don't move before you do that task. So typically we say, okay, if this is the first step of a campaign, we say 10 minutes after you add them, then they go out from your mailbox, the schedule, and you hit save. Very simple. You can also sync them with your CRM right there, as you have seen. Now you can add a template. Either you can choose a predefined one, you can write one yourself. And remember, the variables, like first name and everything, works in the subject. So it will merge in the name of the person and say, email rocks, for example, and then we go, hey, you put in your long email, you hit save. Now, I know this is set up in step 4, you just turn on like this. You can also build in task, and task, if you build those in, they will sit under the task here when you have to execute them. Do keep in mind, if you have a task, until you go to task and say, I did the task, the person will not move to the next step for security reasons. So if you do use task, please bear in mind of that, okay? You're always able to kind of see which contacts are where, what stage they're in. If they're finished, how many emails, replies, and opens, how many who opted out, who replied, and so on and so forth. You also have this option to preview. So if somebody who is supposed to be sent in the future, now this one is actually supposed, this was sent, but if you have somebody who's supposed to be sent in the future, you can go in and edit them like this and say edit. You write your text, you go out, it auto saves it, and then this person will get a little bit different email than the rest, personalized from you. You also have full stats of how your email campaign is doing. Delivery rate, open rate, reply rate. See, this one actually really sucked. This was a test. If you have such a low reply rate, we're doing something wrong. Please bear that in mind. So that's how the sequences work. You can build as many sequences as you want on the playbooks. And they're sitting right here. You can turn them on and off just with one click. Very, very simple. You can also see your team, what playbooks they're running, so you can see across the whole company. Then the last thing is, if you run automation, downloading a list of people from, for example, LinkedIn, you say all these guys from AMD, I created a playbook, and I'll show you how to clone them after. If you want to add them to the playbook, you simply just click right here. We will change this to text so it's easy to understand. Then you just say, okay, add to playbook. That's it. Very, very simple, right? Now let's see you did account-based selling, account-based marketing, some will call it, and you want to just clone the playbook to change some variables. You just clone right here. And again, keep in mind you can archive playbooks as well to find them later and reuse them. So that will also help you doing that. You see the archive right here. So that's playbooks. That is email automation within Salestools. Go out and sell.